Well, that was an absolutely awful finish. I'm tired of going to games and seeing some sort of emotional stuff happen. And the Leafs lose yet again, 3-1 to the Colorado Avalanche. They reel us in with 3 straight good games, and we're like, wow, this team is getting better. Sheldon Keefe, no more bad luck, we're feeling great. And then they're back to the same garbage. The only good thing that came out of this game, and I gotta credit my beautiful girlfriend for this amazing idea, because it's the damn truth. This is the only good thing that came out. I mean, have you guys seen these things? It's incredible. You know, and it's like these things. Look at that. Put your coffee in there. Fantastic. $10 for the dang thing, but still a nice idea. I can't even wear this right now. You know what? There we go. That's more like it. Because this... Wow. It landed... I'm going to take this off for you guys, just so you guys can see this. Look at that. It landed like that. You guys saw me throw it. And that is so unprofessional, but you know what? I had to do it. You saw how I threw it and didn't even look at it. That was awesome. All right? Highlight of the year. Highlight of the Leafs season as well. And let's get to this game, because, you know what? Being there, you get to see every little thing that happens. I noticed a few things in this game. Number 1, the Leafs couldn't complete a pass to save their life. Second, Frederik Andersen, before this game, is like, hey, I want to be out there with those guys. It was an awful finish to the game yesterday. I want to be out there for them on the back-to-back. And I'm like, you know what, Freddie? You're a general, sir. I love that. I love what Freddie did. And the Leafs go out there and they give him another dud. It's terrible. It's awful. They didn't skate. What is this team known for? Being quick and being, really, really good like that. They don't move their legs. People are going to say, well, the Leafs won in shots 39-30. Who cares? If you watch the game, I'd say about 10 to 15 of those were just floaters from the point with no screens that were just smothered, and that was it. Awful. Just straight up awful. The effort from this team, nowhere to be found. It's just terrible to see, guys. Now, we talked about it in the last video. We talked about in the first period and who gets the first goal. Well, nobody got anything in the first period. Shots on goal, I think we're... So the Leafs won in shots 12-10. That's what I'm talking about. 12-10 in shots. Wow, it's a pretty good period. 0-0. I'll take that. They didn't play very well. If you look at the offensive zone time, I bet the zone time for Colorado was immensely different. Immensely more than what the Leafs had. We go to the second period. And Leafs take a penalty. It looked a little soft of a penalty, but whatever. They call it anyways. And then 4 Leafs decide to float to one side of the ice, leaving one guy on the other side wide open. Now, who was that? Nathan MacKinnon, the one guy that you're supposed to cover. Will you leave Ovechkin open? Are you going to leave McDavid open? Are you going to leave, Pasternak open? Are you going to leave MacKinnon open? Apparently you are. The one guy. I mean, look, Randons could beat you. Makar could beat you. But Nathan MacKinnon is the guy that should get most of the focus. Instead, he got no focus. He was able to get the puck, pump once, and then beat Frederik Andersen without even a Leaf stick in the way. Terrible penalty kill. Awful. Now, the Leafs show a little bit of fight. You know why? Because we talk about it all the time. On puck pressure. We're not talking about you need to crush guys, but you got to be physical on the guy with the puck. And they weren't doing that for the entire part of the game. And then at one moment, they decide to do so. And, Cody Ceci and Kerfoot gets up in the grill of Nazem Kadri. And I'll get to him in a second. I'll get to the tribute and all that in a bit, but I just need to let all this go first. And they battle on Kadri. They get the loose puck. Kerfoot spins and fires to Hyman. He directs it in past Grubauer. And oh my goodness, on puck pressure, turnover, you get a goal. It's that damn simple. Play hard, you win games. And after that goal, they go away from it. I don't know where this team goes wrong. I don't know what they're doing. But then you go to the third period, and we're like, all right, third period, it's a 1-1 game. Shots are 23-23. We're feeling okay about this. And then we get a 4-minute penalty for high sticking, and you're like, you kidding me? It was only like 15 seconds into the third period, and we're like, are you kidding me? Is this actually going to happen? Really? No, the Leafs do actually a really good job with Frederik Andersen making a huge save early in the penalty. And then after that, the Leafs actually play a pretty damn good 3.5 minutes and kill off the rest of the penalty. We're feeling great. Fans, including myself, on their feet. Because we're like, wow, you kill off a 4-minute penalty. You couldn't kill off 30 seconds of the first one, but you kill off 4 minutes of this one. Great job there. Not long after that, the Leafs get a power play. And we're like, this is it. We're feeling great. You kill off a big penalty. You get a power play. It's going to be a goal for the Leafs. Spezza takes a shot on net, breaks his stick. It shatters, and the blade of the stick goes flying even behind the net. Turns around, the puck's going to him. I think he's going to kick it. Instead, he decides to stop it and then stand there like, whoa, I don't want to touch it. Meanwhile, Morgan Riley's like, Spezza, move your damn rear end out of the way. He doesn't. And here comes, Nikuskin, shorthanded on a breakaway, and it's in the back of the net, and the Leafs trail 2-1. Are you kidding me? If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not the Leafs quitting like they did yesterday, it's some stupid brain fart blunder today. And then the Leafs try and crawl back, even though they don't really do much to try and crawl back, and then they give an empty netter to Donskoy to end the game. They lose 3-1. I don't know what to say. This team is getting paid a damn lot of money to do nothing right now. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. I feel like I'm literally saying the exact same thing that I did in the video yesterday. You know why I might be? Because it's the same thing. You lose in stupid fashion. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. Frederik Andersen, look, tip of the cap to you, my man. You played your heart out. He made some huge saves for this team on back-to-back nights that he hadn't played since January of 2017. Because Babcock was too stubborn all the time. He gets the opportunity today, and the team just gives him a goose egg. And if anybody is going to give me the whole back-to-back excuse, I don't want to hear it. I really don't. Well, they've been rushing since Saturday. We had the back-to-back. These guys are like 23 years old, 24, 25. Yeah, Tavares is 29. That's supposed to be your prime of your career. Tyson Barrie, still very young. Riley, Hyman, Janssen, who actually left the game after blocking a shot. Matthews, Marner, Nylander, all these guys, they're all young players. Kerfoot even, Kapanen. They're all young players. This back-to-back nonsense doesn't mean anything to me. Especially, you got your number one in there because they do not trust Hutchinson, and I don't blame them. This team is in a really rough spot right now. After winning 3 straight, you're feeling fantastic, and then you lose 3 of 4 the next 4 games. They show you that little bit of life, then they kill you. This team is being sad, guys. It's really embarrassing to watch. Anybody who's at the game, I feel for you. I was there too, and I saw that debacle of a game. I'm just tired of losing in ways like this. I mean, you guys have known, if you guys pay attention hard to these videos, you'll know that I've been to 3 games this year. 2 overtime losses. Meanwhile, in both overtimes, there's been power plays for the other team. Second of all, this game. I guess third one is this one. They didn't play an all-out terrible game, but there were very large stretches in this contest where Colorado had the puck in our zone and played like they had a power play, which they didn't. Now, Frederik Andersen, 2 goals on 29 shots. Anybody who says he didn't play a very good game, you clearly don't know hockey. This team did not skate, did not play hard on the puck, and when the puck was in the zone for the Leafs, when they were in their own zone, they had an absolutely awful time trying to get the puck out. Now, that's not to, take away from the way that Colorado played. I got to say, I was trying to keep an eye on them as well, and they forechecked so hard. Usually have one guy deep at forechecking the pressure, and then that usually doesn't lead to anything, and then the puck gets out. They had 2, and it was pressuring the Leafs so hard that I don't know how, if you guys can find the number of turnovers the Leafs had in this game, or the passing percentage this team had, I'd love to know, because it must have been down the toilet. They were awful today. Straight up awful. Now, to get away from this complete stupid mess that happened tonight, Nazem Kadri. Now, there's always been a love-hate from Leaf fans for a few reasons. One, he had stretches where he didn't score goals for 20 games or something like that. And then he scored like 5 in 3 games. We're like, wow, where is this consistency? But we all loved him because we knew he could be physical. Problem, though, he was physical at the wrong times and took it too far. In the playoffs, back-to-back years, getting suspended both times. And everyone thought, you know what, this is about it for Kadri. He's done it twice in a row now. The time is up. Something had to change. And they changed it. Well, Kadri's team is 17-8, and we are 13-4. 30 games into the year. Anybody telling me, well, it's just early in December. You're going to be saying that for quite a while this way. This team's got to change and fast. Because this is going to catch up with them very quickly. Teams have games in hand. Let me go through that real quick, guys. So, Montreal has 2 games in hand. Buffalo's got 2 games in hand. Florida, who's a point ahead of the Leafs, have 3 games in hand. If this team wants to sniff around a playoff spot, they have to be better. They have to play with some sort of intensity. And Austin Matthews, guys, this was a guy that called this team out, saying, well, we quit on Freddie last night. We just quit last night. It was awful. Where was he tonight? I love Austin. I love the way his shot. I love his shot. It's an incredible shot that he has, but he didn't use it today. His legs didn't use it. Where is he down here? He had 5 shots on net. I didn't really see it. Were there any really good scoring? Chance of maybe one late in the game. It's a good save by Grubauer. Other than that, I didn't really see much. The team didn't play well. They haven't been playing well lately, and they got to smarten up and turn it around. But what's going to give? What's going to get in these guys' heads to, show them, hey, we need to smarten up, and they go out and play a good hockey game? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take for these guys to smarten up and do that, but the next game is on Saturday in St. Louis, taking on the Stanley Cup champion St. Louis Blues, who, by the way, are 18-5-6 and have won 4 straight games. They're really good. You're going into their barn not playing well. What are we going to see? I don't know. But it's sad and it's embarrassing to watch. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed, if you didn't enjoy the game today, smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video. What were your thoughts about this contest, guys? I really want to get your guys' take on what happened this evening with the Leafs and recently, and what needs to be changed around. And if I need to hear fire Dubas and trade this and trade that, the team on paper has a lot of good talent. They're just not playing like they are a good talent. They just really aren't. So I want to hear your guys' specific thoughts of what you think needs to happen with this team for them to turn things around. Because they're just not playing with a lot of effort. They're not playing like they're having fun. Excuse me. And they just look awful. They just look flat out awful. Now, will things turn around? Only time's going to tell. And, great to see Mitch Marner back today. Great to see Kadri back here. The tribute was fantastic. I thought he might get a little emotional. He might have been. He didn't give a whole lot of, salute to the crowd because it looked like he was looking down a little bit. So he might have been crying a little bit. And I don't blame him. Beloved Leaf for very many years. And the longest tenure Leaf before Morgan Riley, who celebrated his 500th career game today. But other than that, that's about it. I'm sorry if I didn't mention a lot about Kadri. It's just this game infuriated me a ton, especially the way this thing ended. I mean, if you guys did not see the goal that got given up, the shorthanded goal, go look at it. Just go look at it and let me know what you think. All right? So, guys, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And if you guys have not signed up to the Patreon account, please go do so if you guys want to. I got one patron, on the Twitter, on the Patreon account. I got to get used to saying that word a little bit. Really appreciate him signing up. And if any of you guys are interested in doing so, the link is going to be in the description for that. All right. And I will talk to you guys. Raptors edition. It is tomorrow as they welcome in James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and the Houston Rockets to town. 7:30 tip-off there at Scotiabank Arena. Looking to bounce back after that tough loss there against the Miami Heat there last night. And as for our Leafs, as we talked about, they don't play till Saturday. They have Thursday, Friday, and then the day of Saturday off before they hit the ice in St. Louis. Take on the Stanley Cup champion, St. Louis Blues. Frederik Andersen, Jordan Binnington are the expected goaltenders in that game. 7 o'clock puck drop there in the Lou. That doesn't sound very good. Any British fans out there, I apologize for that. In St. Louis, there we go. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.